All right, what is going on, everyone? And welcome back to another Black Desert video. So this one is a little follow-up to our video that we did yesterday. And so in the previous video, we basically went from 0 to tier 9 horse. And that was a pretty interesting one. And so what I wanted to talk about today was how do you go about leveling up your horse and getting all the skills efficiently. So, as you guys know, over the years, I have made a total of 3 unicorns, 2 Pegasuses, and obviously turned those into a tier 10, and a Doom horse, and a lot of other tier 8s. But anyway, so my experience with horses is pretty good. I think my understanding of how to go about doing things is pretty good. And so the past day and a half since we've done that, I really have just been AFKing and leveling up my horse. So if you guys saw the previous video, we got the unicorn yesterday. Right now it's at level 23. I could have probably gotten it to level 30 if I left my computer on overnight, but I just don't. So right now, here's the progress we're at. So we have 22 out of 24 skills right now, and there's 2 remaining that I got to get, and it's at level 23. So what am I doing? How do I actually get this, and how should you do it? So if you guys are at the point of wanting to get a tier 9 horse, honestly, I would recommend just buying it off the market. Let me show you how, just in case you don't know. You go to your horse stable keeper, hit the horse market, and then you sort by tier. And honestly, if you're looking for a Pegasus or Ardonaut, good luck getting one, because those are pretty difficult to get. It's not that people don't list them, it's just like the time they get listed, someone's going to buy it. But if you're looking for a Doom and a Unicorn, chances are you're going to probably just see a lot of them sitting there. Here's how you go about doing it. First of all, when you check in your horse, there's a manage skill button. Chances are you probably have a lot of these extra mount skill change coupons for free, just from all those events you've been going through, along with a lot of mount skill training coupons. I've never bought any. They just kind of give it to you by playing the game. And so you probably have a ton wondering how do you go about doing it. So if you have a tier 9, there's one trick that people have always been doing, and obviously skills are not equal weighted. Like when you level up, it's not equal chance to get the same thing. But one of them that people do instead is they have a skill called Horse's Spirit, and then you pick the one you want, or a desired one. There's a really high chance that you'll get the Courser's Spirit back again. You always want to change the Courser's Spirit and then pick the one you want. How do you go about leveling it up? You're probably curious, because here are some things that I could teach you, because even as a person who is not maxed out on this one, but I know what to do. So usually pick an open area, possibly not near or too close to a town, because some people just literally just knock you off your horse, and then obviously it's not great if you are leaving it on overnight. But what you're going to want to do, pick any main road or something, because the last thing you want to do is get yourself stuck on a rock or something, and then you're just running like that overnight. So the way XP works in this game is by distance, and so if you're just moving without getting blocked by an obstacle, you'll get more XP. But I think they changed it so as long as you're moving, you're getting XP, but distance is also a factor. So here, usually what I do is I sometimes pick a few different routes. This is a straight line from Velia. I go from the coastal cave all the way down to the cliff, and even further, and then back. So it's a straight line, you're not getting stuck. But let's use this one as an example since we're here. So I would try to stay away from obstacles, and so just pick a straight road. And then you right click to a spot you want to go, right? And then you see 2 options right here. It's set loop and favorite. You want to set your loop, and the way you know it works is you see how this line is blue? If you set the loop, it'll be green. That means it's back and forth. And so that's how you really go about doing it. And then you can see the XP going up every now and then. And some buffs that you probably have a lot of scrolls and horse foods going on, because chances are if you aren't a main life skiller that does training a lot, you probably just have a lot of scrolls. So what I do and what I use is you can stack all these 3, by the way. So courses are, this is a lot of these buffs are like 6-hour buffs and 10 hours, so it's kind of wild. So anyway, you also want to make sure to watch your like auto path, because sometimes it does like a triangle thing. So just make sure to set a path and then watch it for the first time, and if nothing weird happens, then you can go AFK and set everything. But anyway, so the most important thing you want if you're just trying to level it up is mount XP, and then obviously mastery is really good as well. So when you do training, the higher your mastery, the higher the mount XP, and then obviously you get the skills as well. And so what you want to do, let's say you are new to the game and don't have too many scrolls and everything. So what you'd want to do is get like a trainer's clothes, and there's actually another one, I believe. I am right. Is it functional? Mount XP as well. So if you don't have enough, or you're just new to it and you don't have training clothes, you can do that. But honestly, mastery is also affected, because the higher it is, the higher chance of gaining certain like movement speed stats and stuff. So that's also good if you're trying to min-max your speed of your horse. But overall, things you should pick up, definitely Monos riding crop, or the closest you can to get one, because it'll allow you to obviously move faster and then more XP. I assume that's how it works. Monos clothes, and then like everything that you don't have to buy with real money that gives mount XP and mastery is always good. And actually, I wish I leveled this up a little bit more, but that's fine. That's basically a short way of getting all of this. You could have gotten all your skills as well. Make sure to change to Courser's Spirit. Just pick a random one. It doesn't actually matter, and then you'll get them all eventually by level 30. But if you're looking to get like tier 8s and everything and try to get those for Courser, it's not really worth doing, because, well, like if you can get a tier 8 to Courser, I think you would be better off like trying to turn those into tier 9s and then selling them, but that's also very risky. So either way, if you get a tier 8 and it's a Courser, chances are those will sell instantly, good money, but it's not the easiest thing. And that one is a little bit more RNG because it requires those seal things. Also, these that you get from rewards every now and then to mount skill selection, bro, those are like, I can't believe they actually sell these in the store. I would not recommend anyone buying it, because they're like, what, $30 to like force pick a skill? That's like, that's actually so bad. So definitely wouldn't recommend it. But other foods I use are the Stonetail Windmills and the Celerities. And if you have extra Lara's tea, it's okay to use. But honestly, for the most part, like if you are limited on these, I would recommend using them for gathering instead. But if you have a lot and you want to use it for mountain XP, it's definitely good. So another thing I wanted to clarify is life XP and training XP are a little bit different, because, and then mount XPs. So mount XP is the XP you get over here for your horse level. Life XP is how much training XP you get when you level and stuff. So they are different. You kind of do have to know what it is. I wish it was like a little bit more obvious, but it's one of those things you figure out. Mount XP is for the horse, and then training and life is for your character. But overall, hopefully that made a little bit of sense, and if not, I'm happy to answer your questions. I think that was a basic summary of how to get your horse leveled up, get the skills and everything. And if you're going for anything under like tier 8 and under, it's gonna be more RNG. But if you have a tier 9 or a tier 10, you could basically force skills in a way. and get them all by 30. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Might do some more cool stuff in the future. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.